Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We are back, people. We are back. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening. Wherever you are around the world, big yourselves up, people. Big yourselves up. Few people passing through. Big up Shane each and every time. You know, like we're doing the relay when they pass the baton. That's what we're doing right now. I know you're all full up from your full Irish. I know you're all, satisfied. It's time to digest now, people. Big up the legend that is Shane. Big up for all the people coming from over there. I'm seeing Shane Raid. Um, Always grateful to the bro. And I do apologize. Obviously, if I knew that there was going to be a stream in the evening, I would have probably jumped on. But once the missus got wind that the bruised banana was off down to StreamYard, then it was like, oh, I got this film, you don't spend time with me. So I had to, ball and chain business, man. But listen, it was StreamYard's fault. It weren't Shane's fault. StreamYard's fault. I think everyone knows that it was down yesterday. But yes, I see that he done the show in the evening. The numbers look good as well. So of course, big up the broski Shane each and every time. Look, AJ's bigging him up. Big up AJ. Big up Mr. Robbo in the building. He's saying all Nunez and Garnacho will be signed. Bro, these are the kind of things I'm expecting anyway. These are the kind of things I'm expecting anyway. But big up Mr. Robbo, big up AJ, big up Mr. Waffle. You want to know something? I was just saying over on Shane's, it created a monster. But I ain't looking like, obviously I said it, but he is taking it to the mainstream, bro. You know what I mean? He's getting called the official a gal impersonator. And yeah, listen, I'm just happy that it's got out there, like that. So big up Shane each and every time. It's absolutely gone mad. You know what I mean? And you want to know something? I'm happy for it. Jacko still lives, people. Yeah. What we do need to find out now is where are his bubbles? Is he all right? Can we have proof of life, please? You know what I mean? That's all. You want to know something? That's all. Can we have proof of life, please? That's all we need to know. But big up everyone passing through, man. Hit that like on the way in. It is the intervention. And like I say every single time, the show will depend on you guys. Obviously, we'll at least do the minimum hour. And anything else depends on you guys. Like I said, big up Mr. Waffle. Let me just salute to some people in the building. My broski Vigilante, big up Views. I hope you're well today. AFC North London, big yourself up. Hope you are well today. Saying Shane Raid, I definitely appreciate it, guys. AJ saying big up Views every time. Big you up. He's bigging up Vigilante. Let's go. Mr. Battered in the building. You want to know something? Big up Views every single time. Big you up, my guy. Big you up, my guy. Hope you are well today. Views, you lit that fat, bro. Yeah, but he's taking it. He's taking it off. He's taking it mainstream, man. Big up Shane. That's my bro anyway. So it's nothing but love in it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just amazed at how wild it's gone. You know what I mean? I'm just amazed. So you know what I mean? It's always good to know that you can influence certain things, but nah, Shane is taking it all the way, bro. Like it's out of here now, man. So big up Shane for that. Like I said, that's my broski. So anything I can say, he can say as well. Big up Wahaha. Good day, Views, chat. Good day, man. Good day. I'm gonna try not to moan today. I'm gonna try not to moan. Like I said, like the whole pain of what we kind of been seeing from the transfer window and the Club World Cup one, and nothing really happening. I mean, I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to talk about it, but like that pain and that kind of because as Shane was saying, yeah, like we had that was the last line of defense, guys. We had that hope that Berta could come in and maybe stop all of the foolishness, and maybe we're going to head in the right direction. And yes, I know that we always take time with our transfers and things like that, but that's the whole point. We wanted to see something different. And the reason why I'm saying that, guys, I'm going to get back into the comments in just a moment, because I want to show you what Sky is saying. Yeah, I want to show you what Sky is saying. Why did they never say this about Arteta or criticize him? Why does no one ever criticize Arteta about this, right? Let me just get it for you guys. You know me, I have to have my little kind of talking points and then we'll start bringing everyone in. So obviously Thomas Frank is at Spurs. I don't know when it was actually confirmed. You know, Expressions made a video two days ago. You know, look, Frank pens emotional goodbye. Frank appointed as, so I didn't see that. I didn't see that before. Frank appointed as head coach. So we will talk about that, because I want to ask you guys whether you think Tottenham were right to sack Ange, whether you think Thomas Frank is a forward step or a sideward step. Man United to rival Liverpool and Chelsea for striker Ekitike, so we will speak about that. Like I said, this ain't hi, welcome to Transfer Daily. That's not what I'm out here to do, but we are content creators and I do need something to chat about. So I'll talk about the news, innit? I'll talk about the news, the rumors. I'm not telling you to believe anything. Take everything with a pinch of salt. But where was the one I wanted to show you guys? Arsenal latest, Gabriel would like phenomenon Rodrigo to join Gunners. So we'll speak about that in a minute. Where was the headline that I wanted to show you guys? There we go. Here it is, guys. Here it is. And I'll come back to the chat in just a moment. Please be patient. Please be patient. You know, don't all run off. I will be there in a minute. Please be patient, guys. Please. But Florian Wirtz. So obviously, you know, the deal's basically done. You know what I mean? It's all over Sky. So when it's all over Sky and they're talking about this, that, and the third, then we basically know that it's done. All right. Fabrizio's been saying here we go for ages. I think we all know that it's done. It's done. It's done. All right. So, but look at the headline, guys. Sorry, I've messed it up myself. Florian Wirtz transfer. Liverpool signing the best in the market shows benefit of buying from a position of strength. Liverpool signing the best in the market shows benefit of buying from a position of strength. Now, remember, guys, this is what I was talking about before. Yeah. Putting your best foot forward. If you move slowly, then move quick all of a sudden. Like, do what is not expected. Do something that shows us that, you know, Bert's here. He ain't messing about. You know what I'm saying? Like, big things are happening, this, that, and the other. Like, now we're serious. The same way Liverpool have got their big boy pants on. And look at what Sky is saying. They show the benefit of moving from a position of strength, basically. Ain't that all I've been saying, guys? Isn't that all I've been saying? So the last couple of years, and I wouldn't even say this year because there's been major regression, but the last couple of years, right, we've kind of been there or thereabouts challenging, right? A lot more than this season. Somewhat position of strength. And what did you do in it? Nothing. And this is my whole point. But the reason why I'm bringing that up, guys, is because Sky is saying it. But why didn't they never ask Arteta why he's not strengthening from a position of strength when he was challenging? Why did they seem like they're normal media people when it's other teams, but when it's Arsenal, they're like part of the Mikel fan club. They don't ask the hard questions. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like that going on, guys. That's what I don't understand. But anyway, I'm going to get back into the chat now. And then obviously we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about alongside the main things that I'll put up there. Big up Wahaha. I do hope you realize the moaning is a joke from Allo. Bro, do you know what? I'm old enough to remember the program, but I wasn't like proper bang into it. So if I miss it, I do apologize. You know, I think there was even someone in here trolling me the other day. Their name was Vinay. And they're like, yeah, man, like I've gone to Spurs and this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh, I was all answering his questions like he was asking me proper questions. The guy was trolling me, bro. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and find a clip of it and I'll just put it up so you can all laugh at me, innit? Because I was laughing after, like, what a donut, bro. The man's got Vinay, he's talking about Spurs, and there's me not even realizing that Spurs have got the Vinay that used to work for us. So big up Godfrey, man, each and every time. My bro, South Africa in the building. I hope you are well today, my bro. Big yourself up, man, each and every time. Look, let me go down. What is the matter with this thing? This is why, man. This is why. Oh, I thought that might even be the last one. That might even be the last one. So I'll have to go back up again. Big up Shane. He said the raid link worked. I'm even more confused now as I don't know what I did differently. From what I know, bro, is once you go over to the studio, you go to customization, go to the redirect. Once you find the video, you just click on it and press save. I literally think that's all you need to do. So in terms of like pinning the link And you know me, I'm not on StreamYard just yet, my bro. So, and I'm gonna be paying for it from next month. So you're gonna have to teach me. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of the link, I think some people came over. I think it worked. And obviously, you know, I'm always grateful, my bro. Big yourself up, man, each and every time. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Shane. You probably all do already, but still, mods, get his link in the chat. Streamlabs, I don't know how to pin anything either. I need to just get off this. I do. But what happened is obviously I wanted to switch over this month. Streamlabs had already taken their direct debit out, which I was just gonna pay anyway, and then whatever, and then still pay for StreamYard, and then like my bank stopped them from accepting my money. So anyway, I'll sort that out for next month. It's here nor there for the minute. But big up Shane each and every time. That is the broski. Make sure you guys are showing him all of the love in the world. Godfrey saying, hey, big up AJ, Mr. Robbo, hyper protagonist in the building. Big yourself up, wahaha. AFC Vigilante, Mr. Battered, Mr. Waffle, Shane Gooner. Come on, man. And there's his link. So if there's anyone new in here, go and show him all of the love in the world. Big up Jordan. Hope you are well today. Big yourself up, bro. Hope you are good today. Man, that text is bad news because I need something a little bit earlier than that. I'm gonna have to go up because I feel like I've missed some comments, so I do apologize. Views, big up AJ saying, question please brother, what do you think Thomas Frank management style means for North London Derby next season? I'm not entirely sure. Big up AJ, 10 likes. I am going to get to your question. You want to know something? The Arsenal ladies have better standards. They do. They absolutely do. Good day, man. Good day. And I think I've got to most people's comments. So yeah, in terms of Frank and his management style, I'm not sure, man. I mean, obviously they are going to be a lot more balanced. It's not going to be high line for life. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, Thomas Frank did very well at Brentford, but they never won anything. So it's like Bournemouth and Areola, whatever his name is, like good coaches, but didn't win anything. I mean, if Tottenham went for Glasner, another good coach, he actually won something. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm happy that they've gone for Frank purely because for me, I personally think it's a sideways step. I'm not saying Frank wouldn't succeed at Spurs. That's the whole thing. I'm not saying he wouldn't succeed. If you're a competent coach and you're getting funded and you've got all the infrastructure of a club like Spurs, you should be doing well. You see, like someone like Ange, I still don't think he's competent. Like, yes, he done a Denzel moment and dropped the mic. I'm always leaving with Sutton and did, but I don't think he's competent because you had 22 losses in the league. Even after they won the Europa, they came back to the league and lost. Now, yes, you can say, you know, they were just drunk and, you know, they won something. And even me, I was like, yeah, but at the same time, it still happened, guys. You can't ignore 22 losses in the league. So maybe his style of football is good for a cup competition, but not so good for the league. And at the end of the day, that's why I asked, do Tottenham have more standards than us? Because, you know, they won something and still sacked their coach. We didn't win anything. But then does league position mean so much that we're still going to keep the guy? Even just because he finished second, but won absolutely nothing? Do you know what I mean? Like for me, I don't know. It just don't make any sense, guys. It just don't make any sense. But in terms of what it means for the derby itself, I'm not sure. They will be more balanced. So it might be a little bit harder to bop them. It also depends on what kind of summer that they have, what kind of summer that we have, which we will get into. But big up AJ, man. I always appreciate you, bro, dropping questions in. Big up Hyper. I did shout you earlier, but I didn't manage to see you, my bro. I hope you are well today. And what do you guys think, man? Put your comments in, man. I'll put the link out if you guys want to chat soon. Yeah, I just wanted to obviously talk over the main points first and get your views on it. Big up Godfrey. Yokerez bid is lies views. Yeah, I mean, like I said, and like Shane said, you know, I'm never gonna lose my integrity. Yes, you might do things to lean into being a content creator, like talking about transfers. It's the news at the end of the day. But do I believe it's gonna happen? No, I don't. Do I believe we're gonna get Rodrigo? No, I don't. Of course, I hope and pray that we can do something like that. But this is where my PTSD actually stems from. how we're moving now, because Liverpool, Man United, they're not in the Club World Cup. Brentford, they're not in the Club World Cup. They've just got a new number one that I would have bit your hand off for. Do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to see a little bit different from Arsenal, but I am just going to report, you know what I mean? I'm going to report, you know, whatever's going on. But like I said, don't take any stocks in it. You know, I'm not out here trying to recreate the wheel, but we all need content. You know what I mean? But yes, Godfrey, I don't know what's going on with it, and what I really don't hope, because people in the group, and big up everyone in there, they were saying, "Oh, yeah, this is Burtonomics and all this kind of stuff." Like, you know, we're now going to start threatening Leipzig with getting Gyökeres. I don't want you to threaten Leipzig. I want you to get Gyökeres and forget Leipzig. That's what I want you to do. This is what I'm trying to say. So this is why I'm so disappointed, because I'm expecting difference. I'm expecting better business. You know, I don't know if it's true that we're giving Trossard more money with no extension on the contract. How does that make sense in any universe, guys? In the multiverse, Lokonga, we can't sell the guy. We can't loan him out. No one wants him, but I know what we'll do. We'll put another year on his contract so we can get more money when we sell him. But no one wants to buy him. Nobody wants to buy him. So Bert has come in and we're still getting Ronald McDonald business. I don't understand what's going on, guys. I don't understand what's going on. Wahaha saying cheers, Godfrey, man. Big up Dre in the building. Big up my bro Mally. Hope you're well today, man. Said content's coming soon. It's about time, my bro. Big up Peppermint Freedom. I having to go up and down the chats because you know Streamlabs is doing an absolute mare. Oh Lord, absolute mare. Just give me one moment. Just give me one moment, guys. Just give me one moment. There you go. Big up Godfrey. Like I said, big up Dre, man. Big up all the people passing through. I appreciate all of you, man. Make sure you guys are hitting that like for me. AJ saying 19 likes already. That is wonderful. Please keep it coming, guys. Big up Mr. Battered. He said, question views. You have 200 million before sales to spend. What do you do? Yeah, come in. Sorry. 200 million to spend. What do you do in the bad guy to Keanu Reeves speed voice? Oh Lord, I ain't seen that movie for years. I ain't seen that movie for donkeys. Before sales, well, I mean, look, I would have been getting Gyökeres, like I would have been trying to sign pre-contract agreements. But if you're telling me 200 million. So I think the Gyökeres money has gone from 65 million euros. I think they want like 75 million euros now, isn't it? Something like that. So that's an extra 10 million euros they want. So that'll probably be like 69, 70 million Great British pounds. So I definitely do that to get Gyökeres. I'm not the best at maths either. So let me just weigh this up. So I do that to get Gyökeres. That's like 70. That will leave me with like 130. It's gonna be like 80 odd million for Rodrigo. I don't think Rodrigo would come to us. A lot of people seem to get drawn in by the fact that the media and people on Twitter are just making up stories, because that's what I think. Rodrigo's come out saying he's happy. Rodrigo's also come out saying he wants to speak to Xabi Alonso. People are putting a lot of stock in the fact that a first team 11 came out and Rodrigo's name weren't there. However, whenever Real Madrid ever done that? I don't remember them doing that. So you can't really read into these things. But what I would do is put the money down. If you want 80 million Great British pounds or 84 million, I'd put the money down and test the waters. Yeah, I'd put the money down and test the waters. Even 80 million Great British pounds. Yeah. So 130. So that'll leave me with 50 million. And I'd try and put down 50 million to get Eze. Bearing in mind the Rodrigo thing might not even happen as well. So there'd be a lot more money there. Do you know what I'm saying? I definitely look at trying to get Eze. And you also got to remember, when we negotiate with these clubs, you know, we're not paying full release clauses or lots and lots and lots of money up front. They'll all be in installments, so there'll probably be ways to work it. But I'd try and get Rodrigo through the door. I'd at least try it. If he says no, he says no. If not, then, you know, 70 million for Eze, 70 million for Gyökeres. That's 140. I wouldn't even buy a goalkeeper. I'd promote a youngster. I'd get Ola Aina. He's free. Tariq Mitchell. He's free. And then I'd probably try and get like Hato, and then maybe like a youngster, you know, because everyone was talking about Naipan. It's not what we need. But look at what Man City's doing. They're getting him for Girona, letting him play there and ball out, and then come to City when he's got the experience under his belt. You know, I'd definitely be looking at Roger, especially if the Rodrigo deal don't go through. Then it would be Gyökeres, Eze, Rodgers, 100%. Aina on a free, Tariq Mitchell on a free. Maybe you go in for Hato. You know what I mean? Then you can bring Lewis Skelly into the midfield. You know, Zubamendi's meant to be coming anyway, so maybe some of that money will go to him. But I mean, that's just kind of roughly what I would do. I mean, I never asked for Zubamendi anyway, you know. But we definitely need another attacking midfielder. Eze, if we didn't get Rodrigo, could play left wing, and he could also play the 10. If we did get Rodrigo, I'd still get Eze for competition for Odegaard, you know, for competition for Rodrigo. I'd look to get rid of Drossard, but obviously you said before player sales. But big up, man. I appreciate the question, bro. Big up, Mr. Battered. Trent triggered the Liverpool fan base with his fluent Spanish. Bro, he was very good at it, but I wouldn't say it was fluent. Like, I thought he was going to be, but it was very, very good. I ain't trying to take that. Like, I've been telling people, that was always going to happen. From everyone signed the 5-year deal and he didn't, that was always going to happen. It weren't like, and he even messed up. I've been waiting for this for a long time. And then he tried to backtrack and said, for a couple of weeks, like, nah, bruv, nah. When you signed the 4-year deal, when everyone was signing 5s, you knew you was going to Real Madrid. He didn't trigger us. He just confirmed what we knew for me. Big up, Mr. Battered. Okay, fair play. So what, you're a Liverpool fan? Big up, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Big up, Philip Bidwell. Big up, Views. What? Big yourself up, my man. Hope you're well today. Mr. Rubble. Yeah, so I think I've come right back to the start. So let me go all the way down. I'm going to put the link out in a minute, man. But think about what I've been asking you guys, because that's what I want to talk about. Is Thomas Frank a sidestep? You know, Wirtz has been confirmed. You know, I've been saying that already, so I know that he's going to slap in the Premier League. I mean, what do you guys think? Ekitike now. Ekitike, Liverpool, I think Chelsea and United are all meant to be battling for Ekitike. So what does that mean for Gyökeres? Obviously, Godfrey saying that the Gyökeres stuff is lies. We will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. You want to know something? Liverpool, for me, are just showing that Slot wants to build a dynasty. Bro. Big up AJ, man. They're actually moving correct, innit? They really are moving correct. That's what we do know for once. And they do this every now and again. They did it when they got Van Dijk and stuff like that, and Allison. Like, they do it every now and again. And when they do it, like, most of the time, 8 times out of 10, their talent ID is very, very good. Very good. So they might not spend like that again next summer, but why would they need to? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the whole point. And this is all I want for Arsenal. Can I just have one summer where you guys just do something big, where you ball out? If we've got 200 million before player sales, can the Cronkies just drop another 109 on there? Like you can do every year. Like you can do every year, according to PSR, but they never do. So how much do they really want us to win? Do you know what I mean? Godfrey said, Mr. Battered, obviously not everyone, but some were, made them a bit more. No, facts. And I saw that all over YouTube and X and all that stuff. Now you're absolutely right, but not every, it's just like Arsenal fans though, Godfrey, you know, like not everyone is a total spastic. I'm sorry for the word, but that's what needs to be said. Big up Dre, just in, Bomber. My friend just met Berta or Bert, and he confirmed that when when the injured players will it will feel like new signings for the team. Oh my god. So you've got to be excited. Hold on, you've got to be excited. You've got to be excited for that, man. You just met Bert shopping in Iceland. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fist bumps, dappings, all of that stuff. Big up Dre though, man. Big up Philip. He said, big up views. What's your feeling about Arsenal, about what Arsenal are doing compared to what we're doing this summer? You never walk alone. Big up all the Liverpool fans. As I've been saying, my bro, you guys have got your big boy pants on, and we're still in the draw looking for ours. Do you know what I mean? So it just for me, it's just more of the same. So I feel like we're going to be in a top 5 battle next year, top 6 battle. It might not be as bad as that, you know. It is possible that our window can pick up, but is it likely? I don't know. All we're getting is one story here, one story there. As usual, this is the usual fare when it's Arsenal. Story here, story there, admiring, monitoring, doing homework, you know, doing research. You lot have got your big boy pants on, man. And the work you're doing now, you're probably not going to need to have another summer like that for a while. You can just add little pieces here and there. You know, you like I said, man, you lot are moving from a position of strength, just like Sky said, and I've said this before plenty of times, putting down Arsenal for not doing that. You guys have just won the league, and you've learned from the COVID year when you didn't back the team afterwards, but now you have, and now you've actually backed Slot as well, who I think is a very good manager. So, look, man, you know, your window compared to ours at the moment pisses all over it. There's no other way to say it. We ain't even done anything. Big up Lawrence. I think he said that we signed a kid for like 1 million. I ain't even seen that confirmed. Do you know what I'm saying? So listen, you guys have got nothing I think City Pool is back. Like I asked yesterday, guys, what's your thoughts on that? Is City Pool back? Let me know. I think it is. Mr. Batter saying, Godfrey, for sure, man. I didn't like the way we went about it. Could have been more of a man and left the right way. He chose any reason the fan base has. Yeah. Oh, sorry, any reaction. Excuse me. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he could have gone about it better. Obviously, like I said, for him, he always knew he was going there. It could have been handled better from everyone. I mean, Liverpool, I can't really blame them for anything in terms of not wrapping up the contract, but he wanted to go, so it was never going to happen. Never going to happen. Big up AJ saying, Mr. Robbo, if I had that 200, Victor Gyökeres 75 million pounds, Rodrigo 85 million pounds, Anderson from Fulham 30 million. That's 190. Well, there you go. Everyone will probably have a much better window than what we're looking at right now from the Arsenal if we was in charge of that money. You know what I mean? Please like the stream. Big up AJ, man. If you ain't already, it does help out the channel. Big up AJ each and every time. Mr. Battered saying AJ wise moves. Dre saying, to me personally, I do not care how much money Arsenal Football Club, not a brand, has spent. It is what we have achieved during that time. You will be judged on that. Facts, bro. Facts. I don't care about the money either. It's like but you have spent the money, and we ain't got world-class players. You know, we can't get across the line. So you never had all the injuries on the 2 seasons before. I know we got one injury to Saliba, but one injury is enough to derail the whole campaign. Obviously it was, but do you know what I mean? That's not nothing to be. I don't even know how to describe it. One injury is enough to derail. Do you understand what I'm saying? My point is, those 2 years when we challenged, that was our best chance and we didn't win it. And you keep taking risks with the team and the players' fitness and stuff like that. But anyway, even if I think about it, I don't even want any players to come into the situation we're in, because once again, blame going to be shifted on them and around, and no accountability to be taken again, or will be taken again. Now, I absolutely agree, Drake, but this is we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place, I think, because Shane says it all the time. It don't matter who we get in, Arteta's going to ruin him, and he's bang on the money. There's no, I got no doubts that Arteta will ruin them or play them out of position or anything like that. However, what I'm saying is where does that leave Arsenal Football Club or Arsenal Football brand or whatever you want to call it? Where does it leave us? We're like a petri dish. I haven't got. I don't think I don't want to waste another year. Is what I'm trying to say. Where does that leave us? So I thought Bert was going to come in and start buying players for Arsenal, not for Arteta, so that if Arteta can't work with the tools he's been given, then maybe another better manager can, and he's going to have a better tools to use. Yeah, more universal tools. So, but yeah, man, big yourself up, Dre, man. Always appreciate you, my guy. Big up AJ. Big up Wahaha. War chest got plundered, bro. War chest, it went from 300 million to 200 million to 150. I even heard there's 100 million and player sales. Like, we've got money, guys. All of that is lies. And we've made profit. I'm pretty sure the last 3 seasons, guys. Profit. So, and we spent fuck all last season. We made profit. We actually bought only 2 players. So this whole PSR thing is lies. But this is what they keep doing. And people keep falling for it. Big up AJ. I would honestly rather Wharton. Same. Because he's got Premier League experience, bro. Same. Big up AJ. Big up Mr. Battered. Views, fair points. Don't forget Zubi, maybe. You got to factor in 50 million for that. We do. And I think with the whole Zubi thing, you know, that's why we're going to end up paying a little bit more over the odds, because we're doing it in installments. So what I'm saying is 200 million should be enough to do all of those players if we're doing installments. Like, we can give a decent chunk over to begin with. Like, if Gyökeres is, you know, 70 million Great British pounds, then maybe we can send them 30 to begin with. Do you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I feel like we could still get it done. But yeah, man, big yourself up, man. And I always appreciate the question, my bro. You know what I mean? Big yourself up. AJ saying Jonathan David's still available. That's what I'm saying. I was saying Jonathan David weeks ago. Everyone's telling me no, he's going Napoli, he's going Napoli. So what's going on then? Because Napoli have announced Kevin De Bruyne. So where's Jonathan David then? If you're telling me on the free, because like I keep saying, Berta's gonna have to box smart, or Bert. I keep calling him his full name. Like, sorry. He's got a box smart. So there's 3 players on the free transfer list that can come in, help our depth. It's going to literally be an upgrade. Are you telling me that Tariq Mitchell ain't an upgrade on Calafiori at left back? Excuse me, because I think Calafiori is good going forward, but defensively he's rubbish. Ola Aina or whatever. Yeah, look, big up AJ, available. Do it. You're telling me he ain't going to be good cover for Timber? Because now at the moment, when Timber drops out and Ben White comes in, it's a drop-off, in my opinion. And I'm not blaming Ben White, and I'm not saying to rubbish Ben White, but after he's being run into the ground and playing through injuries and that, not having any surgery, he's not been the same guy. He ain't had the same amount of pace. So I would go and do it. Aina and Tariq Mitchell, they're on the free with Jonathan David, box smart. Then when you actually spend your money, then we can get the players that we really want and try and put the little gold dust on it, like you said we were going to do. Big up my broski Shane, 21 likes, get them up, pause. Big up Shane, man, each and every time. That's the broski over there. I know you guys are all subscribed to him, but make sure if you're not, then you go over there and get that done. I don't believe we're even getting Zubimendi, because look what he did to your club. This is what he does, man. You want to know something? WhatsApp. Here we go. Robbo with the daily torture, bro. Like I said, I thought we were friends, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But here we go. It might be nice. It might not be nice. Sometimes good, sometimes shit, you know, like that. But I'll check it in a second, just waiting for it to load. My point with my question was, it shows how little 200 million is when you're trying to build from second to get first and win trophies. Quality cost money. It does. And that's why you have to take advantage of market opportunities. Marmouche, 56 million pounds. That's a bargain. Kvaratskhelia, I think he was under 60 million Great British pounds as well. Bargain. Gyökeres, bargain. Even at the extra 10 million, bargain. Do you know what I mean? But we should still have enough money to get what we need. And I understand the point. It's not great. You know, Man City done that like in January, just under 200 million in January. And they've still gone and spent again this window another 190 million or something. This is what big clubs do, bro. If you want to get quality, you got to spend and you got to keep spending. But I definitely understand your point, bro. I definitely. Big up, man. Yeah, Trent was practicing his long before, bro. Long before. Big up Wahaha. He learned years ago when watching Soy Luna. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Big up Mr. Bad. AJ, yeah, man. Never seen a more undecided person in my life. Also, why faff about with him? Like you said, go for Eze or Wharton. or Angelo Stiller. Yeah, bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is what Deluded Guna always says, and big him up, bro. Pivot. Get ready to pivot. If these players don't come, pivot. Mr. Batter, the fact it's around 200 million pounds. Yeah. Thomas Frank is more of an aesthetic, I can't even say the word, and results type of appointment, and not winning one, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. Big up for that, Mally. I feel like it's a step sideways a little bit. I really feel like it's a step sideways. I don't feel like it's a step forward, and that's the usual thing that Tottenham do. That's what I was saying before the European Cup final. That's what I was saying. That is a typical Spurs move. Instead of going to get a winner, you're going to make a sideways step. I bloody lost the comments again. I can see Like Thief was in the building. Sereda, if you're still in the building, big yourself up. Sorry it's taken long to get to the comments. People coming in and out. I can see Rich is there. Big yourself up. Make sure you're subscribing to him. Here we go. AJ saying, Mr. Battered, instead of Zubi, I would rather Adam Wharton, Anderson from Atalanta. Paulino was there. Free. Bro, that's bro. As Shane said, we went and got Vieira when Vitinha was there. We went and scouted Kvaratskhelia alongside Marquinhos, and we all know the rest. Like, I don't know who's working for us, but they need to get sacked. He said Edison. You're talking about the goalkeeper from Man City. I don't know if I'd want him, to be fair. Big up AJ. The fact Stan and Josh have never put in 109 million in July, but bro, it just shows, bro. They take more money out of the club than they put in. He totally choked against Bruges. Edison, okay. Like I said, big up Rich each and every time, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Rich Mods. Let's get links in the chat for everyone who's a content creator. Well, haha, the dream is Bruno G. That would have been great. You know, Edu wanted him, Arteta didn't. Like I said, big up Sereda. Hope you're well today. 24 likes. Let's try and get that to 30, even though the numbers have just halved. But like I said, just like the video on the way in or way out, I will be truly grateful. He said, I forget about Newcastle players. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any players out of Newcastle. Big up Wahaha. Definitely agreed on that. Hit the likes and subscribe. Big up Sereda, man. Appreciate you. Hope you are well. Like Thief in the building. I see you, man. I see you. Hope you are well. I did put the link in the chat if anyone does want to come up. No pressure, though. It is what it is. AJ Wharton is a baller. His value will only continue to grow. Absolutely. Then 2 years have now factually become 8 wasted trophies. Well done, Arteta. That's it. That's it. And I think we've missed our chance to win, guys. I really do. So now it's about not letting us fall miles behind and trying to stay above water so that when we do try and get our act together, you know, we're still in with a shout, like Liverpool. Yeah, before they won the season, before they won the title this year, they were still like finishing third the year before and the year before that. So they were still kind of above water. They never sunk all the way down, sorted themselves out. Or not even that. The rest of us just fell off, but they were still there. They were still in contention. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm hoping for us now, that we stay in contention and then see what we can do. But I feel like our chance to win is lost, guys. I really do. 25 likes. Big up the man like Static. Appreciate you being in there, my bro. Definitely one of the hardest working mods. You want to know something? Hey, you're the legend, bro. Legend on these YouTube streets. Big up Static, man, each and every time. Mr. Battered said, AJ, I worry about Chelsea, man. They somehow swoop in on deals and get it done. I worry they get Wharton, bro. Like, Chelsea don't even do any scouting. They just wait to see who we're interested in, and then they just go and buy them while we're dithering around. Like, we're at the bar waiting for eye contact. These men just go and approach the bird and tap her on the shoulder. Like, this is what it is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, crazy. Big up Waha. Trust in the process. Miguel Arteta. I wish I could, bruv. I can't even do the clips properly on here. It's like I just got to share my screen, and it's annoying. There probably is a way, but you know, boomer business. Hello, live chat. Big yourself up, Static, man. Theo Hernandez is available for 20 million euros when we need a left back as well. Should be all over that, bro. Like I'm saying, Tariq Mitchell. If you're just trying to box smart, if you want to take a risk that our defense is relatively all right, as long as we get, you know, our midfield firing and the attack firing to not let them down. If you're going to take a risk this season, for me, don't buy another keeper, promote a youngster, go and get Aina and Tariq Mitchell free. You're not even spending money. Both of them Premier League experience as well. That actually improves us. Go and get Eze. Go and get Gyökeres. If you can't get Gyökeres and it's only Sesko, fine. But then try and get a Rodrigo or someone exciting to come in. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just there's players out there, man. There's players out there, man. There's players out there. Big up Rich. Arteta will always do things to benefit himself rather than Arsenal. And that's the point that I'd like to make, guys, as well, because I say this every time, right? The manager's meant to come in and improve the club, not the other way around. And we're improving him. Nearly 6 years at a big club like Arsenal for an amateur coach. Like I said, when he leaves Arsenal, I guarantee the job he's going to get will be better than what he would have got if he went to manage a lower down team. 100%. Mr. Battered, I hear it when it comes to Chelsea. Yeah, bro. AJ saying Brian and Mbeumo still available as well. Yeah, go and steal him away from Spurs and United. That's what I'm saying. But I think Mbeumo don't want to come to Arsenal. I'm not sure. Maybe he thinks he won't play, but he can play through the middle. He can play, fuck it, try him on the left, play Saka on the left. Like, be prepared to do something different. That's all I'm saying. I'd still get him, Mbeumo. I'd still get him. Like, these were our targets, and they all looked like they were going to United at one point. Cunha's already there. So, anyway, big up Dre. We soon gonna spend $1 billion. Dr. Evil say $1 billion. You get me? It's a hard nut life for us. I'm telling you, bro. And what are we doing in the meantime? Heal the world, make it a better place. You know, like that. For you and for me and I don't know the words, bro, but here we go. Jacko still lives, people. We don't know about bubbles. We need proof of life. Or we're gonna call the RSPCA on you want to know something? We're gonna call the RSPCA, bro. That's what we are gonna do. That's what we do know. Big up AJ, Mr. Batter. The fact we need so much Arteta has spent £753 million just shows how far behind we are your club. That's what I'm saying. Like this, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie. I was slightly hoping that they kind of might represent us in the same way, or or represent in the same way as American owners, and not be too bothered about it. But nah. They won the league and they ain't trying to mess about. Big up Sereda. Hope you have a lovely day. Hope you are well. Thank you for passing through. Rich is saying if we have had Thomas Frank in the last 3 seasons, we would have won the league because we would have had a striker and the right balance. Do you know what? But then let me ask you then, Rich. So do you feel like Thomas Frank is the right guy for Spurs? Do you feel like, I mean, anyone in the chat, I mean, Mali obviously answered, because I feel like it's a bit of a sideward step, but it can work. It very much can work. So it will be interesting to see what he does, but it very much can work. If Unai Emery was given the time and support that Arteta's been, we would have had trophies by now. Maybe even not the league. We might have won a Europa, maybe won a FA or a Carabao. So I don't understand, and everyone was getting excited about Burt coming in because of the pedigree and he's the best in class. So where's the same energy for the manager, guys? You know what I mean? Big up Mr. Battered, bro. That fraud Arteta spent mad money on freaking goalkeepers, left backs, and defensive mids, bruv. Yeah, and you still need a left back and a backup keeper, yeah, and a backup right back because Ben White ain't it. I'm telling you, man, he don't look the same since the injury, and the same for Saka. I've got to be totally honest. Rich, I fully agree with that. He win the season. Arteta bottles 93%. Yeah. Big up AJ for that, man. Big yourself up. Sereda saying big up, man. Always big yourself up. Links are in the chat as well for Rich. Make sure you guys are clicking and showing love. All good. Hope you're good too. I'm all right, man. Arsenal aside, I'm okay. Arsenal was saying I'm okay. And Mr. Battered said, Rich, just subscribe. That's what we love to see, man. Come on, guys. Spread the love. Everyone subscribe. And if you do subscribe to me, let me know. and I'll subscribe back. I don't always get the notification. Yeah. Big up AJ. Thomas Frank could easily bring Ivan Tony back to England. Oh my God. We can't allow that to happen. Oh my God. Can you imagine? This is what I'm saying, guys, man. And I was saying after the Europa League final, are Tottenham going to crack on now? It's more likely that United would have cracked on if they would have won it. But if they get, they've already confirmed Thomas Frank. If they steal Brian and Mbeumo, and then they do what AJ saying and bring Ivan Tony back, big problems, guys. For me, I'd be worried, man. Depending on a couple of more of their signings. Big up Mr. Robo. Where are the signings? Nowhere to be seen, my friend. Nowhere to be seen. But you know, the window's closed. The window's closed. So you know, we've got 3 more days, and then the window will probably open, and we'll probably announce Kepa. So we got all of that to look forward to, bro. We got all of that to look forward to. You know, absolute circus going on. Big up Rich. He said, thank you, and thank you, views, for channel call out. Come on, man. It's community settings over here, man. AJ as well. Big up everyone. Big problems coming to Arsenal. Well, I mean, some people feel it, some people don't. You want to know something? We're all just jumping out the window, apparently. We're all being hyperbolic. So, you know, I'm kind of accepting now. I've grieved. You know, I was expecting Rodrigo and Gyökeres. I can see my club never on that. I was hoping for change. It's never happened. So, I mean, look, it's still possible, but is it likely, people? Is it likely? You want to know something? The ladies have already finished their summer planning. Look at that. And we'll be using the free transfer as much as possible to grow the squad, because this arrow always gets in the way, because they want to try and win the trip. But there you go. You know, strengthening from a position of strength. It's not an unheard concept, guys. Only when it comes to Arsenal and what we do. Next season, I get it. Thomas Frank, he's saying to AJ, will get a lot more out of Solanke. Yeah, there's that as well. He is a good coach and knows how to get the most of the players he has. Look how he got Brentford balling. There you go. There you go. And it'll be more balanced. There ain't gonna be this high line for life that Postecoglou did. I think it will be more balanced, and they are going to be harder to beat next season. I do believe that. AJ said, Mr. Battered, I fully agree with that. I think he by Whisser and and loads of the players are coming out like they're unhappy in it. Pedro Porro, Son, was it Romero today talking about Ange's legacy? So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it will be mad at Tottenham. We will have to wait and see. Big up AJ said Jared Bowen is available. Bro, I'd take Bowen, bro. I would take Bowen all day long. I don't know if he can play on the left, or Bowen. I don't know if he can play on the left, but he would definitely be competition for Saka, because, like I said, Saka don't look the same. So we do need someone that can come in and relieve Saka. You know what I mean? Big up AJ Views. The reason I bring up Theo is because Mitchell has signed a new... Oh, has he? So he's not on the free market anymore. Okay, fair play. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So big up for that. Little bomber right there. You want to know something? But hurry up and buy Gabriel Jesus and Tommy out of their contracts. Never. I mean, that's what I would do. Like I said, you know, if you got an infection, you cut off the hand to save the arm. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. But I don't know. They're going to try and resell them, but no one's buying them as it is. Big up Rich. We are checking how many uncles or dogs the players have before they sign them. This is what I'm saying, bro. We're doing CRB checks and that. Like, this is crazy, bro. Crazy work. Big up Mohammed. Hope you're well today. Said views on sport. Big up to you. Proper fan that says it as it is. The good thing is that I don't go on AFTV, where they're just paid actors. Keep up the work. I appreciate that, my bro. I appreciate that. Let me give you a clap. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I do. I appreciate that. That's the kind of shit that keeps us going, man. Big yourself up, Mohammed. Lovely to have you around here. Welcome to the community. Big up Wahaha. I think Frank will do really well at Spurs. This is what I wanted to talk to you about, because I thought it was a bit of a sideways step. Like, Like if Arteta ever goes from Arsenal, I don't want them to be in for a Frank or a Glasner or a, well, I can't even say Glasner because he's won something. But you know what I mean? Like managers that have been doing well, like a Nuno or do you know what I mean? I don't want a sideways step. I want a forward step. I want a bona fide winner. And I thought that's what Spurs might do, but they've got Frank. I mean, but it's not. I mean, Jacob, big up Jacob. He's calling him a trash can Tommy or whatever. Some Spurs fans ain't happy with it. So I just wanted to ask you guys, what do you think? I mean, it can very much go well for Thomas Frank, but at the same time, it could very much go down the pan. I'm a little bit undecided. Do you know what I mean? So, but big yourself up, man. Big up AJ. I honestly believe Thomas Frank will do a good job at Spurs and could easily win a League Cup or FA Cup. Yeah, he could. It's not out of the realms of possibility. That's my point. Big up Mr. Battered. He said, you know, Atletico pulled out of the Theo Hernandez deal from Milan. He would suit Arsenal to a T, 30 million or so. Super experienced player, but not sure Arteta can handle. That's what I'm trying to say. So when I say to you guys, he's the cancer of the club. This is what I'm talking about. We're missing out on market opportunities. We're missing out on very talented players and that because they've got an attitude. That's down to the manager. Like you want a whole team of soy boys. I don't know what you want, guys. A whole team of girls. I don't know what you want. Attitude problem, attitude, this, that, and the other. Can't handle his character. So now you're becoming a major problem for Arsenal because we're missing out on players now that can come in and help us because of you. Do you understand my point? Just like the whole striker situation. We're missing out on gunman or gunmen because you keep trying to push this Kai Havertz thing. This is what I'm trying to say. So this is why I get upset, guys. But I'm trying not to now. I'm just talking over the news. That's all I'm doing. I'm not telling you to believe it. I just want to know your thoughts. We have to strike up conversation somehow. Big up AJ, Mr. Battered. He can't otherwise Berta would have got it done. I don't know. I don't know what Berta, what power he's got. I'm questioning everything. Did he come to be a yes man? I don't know, guys. Big up Rich. He said, views, Thomas Frank is very clever manager. You can see how he studies games, but he adapts and changes things. He lost his striker, but over the years, but still has scoring CF. Wissa is class. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just saying because he ain't won anything, it feels like a bit of a sideways step. But it's a sideways step with potential. I'm not trying to poo-poo Frank. I think he's a good coach. But I do think it's a bit of a... But we're going to wait and see. It could be very dangerous, especially for Arsenal. Big up Mohammed. He said, whatever trophy Frank will win, I'll take it as a Spurs fan, as I'm more focused on trophies than where they finish in the league table. Brilliant. So you are a Spurs fan. That's good. And you are welcome in, bro. Just because I'm an Arsenal fan, there's no animosity there. What I do want to ask you, though, because obviously Ange got sacked when he won over league position. So do you think a lot of your fan base feel the same? It seems like the board feel like that. So if Frank comes in next year, wins a cup, but finishes in the bottom half of the table, it could be rinse and repeat. I mean, I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate. So please let me know your thoughts on that and big yourself up for coming through, my guy. Wissa is like our Will Tour. Big up Rich. I mean, at one point, Bergkamp, Henry, Kanu, and Will Tour. I mean, that's what our club used to do. Sorry about this flash. It might be the camera. I don't know what it is, but I'm sorry. 27 likes. Let's go, people, man. 3 more for the 30. Let's see if we can do more than 30 before we get off the stream. And big up AJ, always doing the work. Please like the stream. It really does help me out. Please subscribe as well. And get your topics in, people. Get your topics in. The rumor mill is churning. They're talking about Ekitike. That is the story on Sky. So this is what makes me feel like, well, what's going on with Gyökeres? What is going on with Gyökeres? Crystal Palace might be getting taken over so that they can play in Europe, which I think is good. You know, they've got there. So I think the rule's a bit stupid to keep them out of it. But here we go. Man United to rival Liverpool and Chelsea for Ekitike. So here's the story. I'll just bring it up so you know I ain't chatting rubbish. Big up Dave 55. I see you, my bro. I'll get to your comment in just a moment. But here it is, guys. Here it is, guys. Hugo Ekitike transfer. Man United to rival Liverpool and Chelsea after entering the race. So it's on Sky. So I'm not saying it's true. Not everything is true on Sky, but I tend to use Sky as more of a base platform. When I start seeing them talking about it, that's when I tend to believe it a little bit more. So I don't know what's going on with the Gyökeres stuff. Maybe maybe you guys can let me know. Like I said, this absolute fraud told me WhatsApp. Oh look, the African Gooner. Oh Lord. All right, bro. I'll bite. Big up Dave, like I said, big up AJ, man, big up everyone in the building. Please hit the like for me. If you are new, subscribe. You know what I mean? We are here every day, most days, unless there's a reason I can't be. But here we are, guys. Erling Haaland having Martin Odegaard branded milk. That is wild. Odar on the milk. Yeah, he's gone missing, bro. He has gone missing. Look at this. Just more embarrassment, bruv. More embarrassment. Odor on the milk. Oh my lord. This is what we keep doing, bro. Just more embarrassments days after days after days. The African, he's on the milk because he's missing. Does anyone know where he is? Big up Mr. Robbo for that one, man. Jesus Christ. Does anyone know where Odegaard is? Spurs reported biggest targets are Mbeumo and Eze. Imagine if Spurs get Eze. I've been calling out for Eze since the end of last season. Not the one just done, you know. Not the one just done. The one where we came second, 2 points behind City. I was calling out for Eze from then. There he goes. Big up Dave, man. Big up Views on Sport. Big you up, man. Thank you for coming over here. Big yourself up, my bro. Welcome to the community. Rich, I would love Wissa and bro, I take them both. Big up Gary. Don't waste the trip. Make sure you subscribe to him as well, saying hello. Thank you for passing through. 29 likes. Big up AJ. Let's get to that 3-0, people. Let's get beyond that now. Let's get beyond that. We ain't even gone an hour yet, and we're nearly at the 30. Amazing. Let me give you guys the clap. I don't mean STDs either. You know what I mean? The clap. Yeah, the clap. But yeah, big up, man. Big up everyone inside the building. AJ, Saka definitely doesn't look the same, bro. Career could be finished at 23. I'm telling you. And that is Arteta's fault. No competition, no backup, no minute management, just ran into the ground. The moment he can actually do anything with a ball, he's fit to play. But when the players go elsewhere, they say they're not fit. Like, what's going on? What is going on? So there you go. You want to know something? Kivio Zini, please go to AC Milan. Now I see some reports on that. I didn't see anything about it on Sky, so I don't know. Big up Binks. Hope you are well, man. Thank you for passing through. Big yourself up, man. If Spurs win again something, bro, they probably got more chance of winning something next season than we do. But like I said, we're gonna have to wait and see what their summer looks like, just like ours. I'd let both Kivio and Zini go to AC Milan. Let's get the wages off the books. Let's get some money in. Oh, they're defenders. One of them is Zinchenko's a midfielder, guys. Like, let's not play silly buggers. Do you know what I mean? But I'd let them both go. See you later. If Chelsea or Saudi or anyone wants to come in for Sesko, great. I don't want this to be, oh, we're just threatening to go for Gyökeres because we're still coming back for Sesko. No, I want us to fully go for Gyökeres. But you guys know my views. Views, listen to this. Arteta in newest excuse. We didn't get smoked by PSG, so Arteta is better than Inzaghi. Just goes on and on, man. It goes on and on and on and on and on. It just goes on and on, bruv. Big up AJ. You want to know something? I'm honestly worried about Liverpool. worried Liverpool will steal Gyökeres from both us and Man United. Well, there you go. But like I said from that last headline, it looks like United, Liverpool, and Chelsea are all trying to get Ekitike now. So maybe they've just pivoted. I heard Ekitike was being valued at 100 million euros. So that makes no sense as well. There we go. There we go. Let's get more people. 32. Let's see if we can get to 40. Let's see if we can do it. Please, like, it really does. It really does. It really does. AJ saying, Mohammed, do you believe Big Ange should have kept his job? All I'm saying is Mohammed obviously said, you know, he's not too worried about the league. They're focusing on winning something again next season. So I don't know why they've sacked Ange then. He's just proven that he can win. He just won you a European major, in my opinion. That isn't some dead cup. Gets you into the champs. He just won you a major competition and you've sacked him. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And you've sacked him for someone that ain't won a major competition. So I don't know. And I'm not even, this ain't no banter. This is just genuine curiosity. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is what I believe Arsenal will do. If Arteta gets sacked, say tomorrow, yay. If he gets sacked, say tomorrow, they'll probably try and get like Iriola or Glasner or something. Like I said, Glasner's won something now. So that's a little bit different. But this is probably what they'll do. And I want Arsenal to go and get a Conte or an Ancelotti, a winner. That's what I thought Tottenham would do. Big up Binks. He said, I think Frank will be expected to go for top 4. He will be. They've got Champions League already. They would have made money from that. If they have a half decent summer, then that is probably going to be the aim. We're in Champions League. Let's make sure we're in Champions League the following season. Totally agree, Binks. Totally agree. A big up Wahaha. Spurs are getting a manager that will instill some discipline in the team. That's what I'm saying. After Ange's team was all over the place, high line for life. And Frank isn't afraid to adjust tactics. There you go. Unlike his predecessor and neighbor. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Unlike Arteta as well. You want to know something? If Arsenal had the standards we built at Highbury, we would bring in all 3 of Sesko, Victor Gyökeres, and Day. Of course we would. But all of that's gone. All of that is gone. With Wenger and with Dean, it is all disappeared. That's why I was hoping that Berta's really going to be that football guy. But so far, I'm not seeing it, guys. So far, no good. That said, even Ange went dark side in the Europa League. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Look at the final. He shut up shop. Everyone thought he couldn't do it. All I'm saying is this, yeah? He's factually won you something. Your first trophy in 17 years. You know, he's put you, I think it was your 4th European trophy. And then you sack him. Now, I'm not saying the league was any good, but I thought you might have kept him another season, and then you sacked him for someone that ain't won anything. So I just saying it's not really making too much sense. But listen, I'm not saying Frank's a bad manager. Frank can come in and he could absolutely cook. We've seen what's happened with Slot. Big up Binks. The question is, who isn't being linked to Arsenal? Yeah, big time fake news, and I'm tired of it, guys. And they get our hopes up, and I'm sorry, I fall victim of it as well. I'm not being a hypocrite. They get our hopes up, and then, you know, I'm not saying Sane because he's gone Galatasaray right now, but that's the example. We go from Gyökeres and Rodrigo to Sane and Sesko. You know, even Watkins is still being spoken about. You know what I mean? AJ saying, if Hugo Ekitike end up at Man United, we have zero excuse to not get Victor Gyökeres. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's all a smokescreen because they want to get Sesko. Like, it's Arteta's. When I said, when Berta came in, I said to everyone, don't get too happy because Arteta's won every battle. So just wait and see. So far, it looks like I've been right again. I'm not saying I'm totally right. I'm saying so far because anything can still happen, but it's not looking good, bruv. In the words of Castillo, it's not looking good, bruv. Big up Boris. For once, I found a respectful Arsenal fan. Jesus, you lot are a rare bunch on social media. I appreciate you, Boris, man. Big up, man. We are out here. We are out here, but we aren't the majority, guys. We're not the cultists, you know, the Arteta FC fans. They are the more, you know, they're the more. Yeah, they're the bigger number. People like myself, Shane, Aaron, Normski, DJB, Jez, Lee, people like us, Northside, Dan, Turkish. People like us, if there's anyone I missed out, BBK, you know what I mean? Arsenal Revolution TV, people like us, we kind of tell it how it is, man. We tell it how it is. But big up, Boris, man. Definitely appreciate you coming through, bro. He said he's laughing. That's hilarious. Missing person. Yeah, bro. Odegaard. He's been missing this season. That is for sure. Big up Binks at Boris. Thankfully, there are a few, but we are the 33 or the 3%. Yeah, we are. We are. You know, like when they say the rich are the 1% of the world, like us bottom gooners are the 1% of realistic fans, I think. But there you go, man. Big up AJ. One thing I never understand is why we don't bring factually no Arsenal fans in Watkins. Oh, what? Because they support the club, and Eze because they would die for the shirt, bro. Not even just that they're fans, bro. The fact that they're Premier League players, bro. Like they're proven in the league. Do you know what I mean? They're not duds. They're not at dumb ages either. Do you know what I mean? Because that's all Arteta wants to go on, and none of them are world class either. They got potential to be, but none of them are. So it ticks all of the boxes. Like I said, if it makes too much sense, Arteta's not going to do it. Arteta is not going to do it. But it's good to know that there's a couple Spurs fans in the chat. If you are still here, like I said, let me know what you think on Frank, man. Is he going to fix you guys up? Are you guys going to have a good summer? Man said the clap straight from the tap. Giving us the clap. Hey, yo, yeah, I say it because I always like to do the play on words, but you know it ain't STDs, bro, and it's just the sound effect. Big pause, big pause. It's a safe space over here. It's a safe space, man. You want to know something? Ethan and MLS are only on 6K a week, yet Tommy is on 100K a week. Well done, Arteta. Again, he should be on the milk carton as well. He's more missing. He's more missing than Odegaard. I don't know if Lewis Skelly signed a new contract. I heard that he did. I heard Ethan had a 60K contract lined up. If I was Ethan, I'd just wait though. Miles Lewis Skelly, like you're a midfielder that plays left back, like you're calm. Arteta is gonna love you to the end of the time. To the end of time. Ethan, I'm not so sure. We've already seen what he done with him last season. If I was Ethan, maybe I'd get out. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Robbo. He said, imagine Frank's first official game and he wins Super Cup. Oh. That's what I'm saying. Tottenham are now going to be in places that Arsenal have never been. You know, like backstage. They're getting places that we've never been. Imagine that. And they're going to get a runners-up medal. If they don't win it, they're going to do a European double this season. And if they don't, they'll still get the runners-up medal for it. They're still going to have been playing in the Super Cup. We've never been there, guys. Big up DG2. It's time to sell Havertz to the Saudis. Yeah, but Arteta loves him. Exactly. We're not going to sell him, guys. We are not. And Arteta, and because we've got him, that's messing up getting a gunman. I truly believe that it's messing up us getting the proper quality that we need because he's still on this Havertz hill and he's going to die on it. He is absolutely. I think he's died already on it. I feel like we're literally watching a zombie, guys. The Walking Dead. Every time he talks, I am so handsome. You know, like you're not so handsome anymore, bro, because half of your face is decaying. Over your dead body, you said. We're literally looking at a corpse. Do you know what I'm saying? A zombie. If that happens, PSG would sack Enrique, which means we go and get. I'd love Enrique, bro. 34 likes. Let's go, people. Come on. Let's see if we can get that to 40 before this stream ends. Playback gang, I'm definitely going to need you guys to step up. Let's see if we can get to 40. I have done more than 40 before, but it's not very regular. So that would be absolutely amazing, guys. Honestly. Big up DG2 again. Now, Spurs have standards. They sacked him because they want to do better in the Prem too. There you go. There you go. And I asked that when it happened. Have Spurs got more standards than the Arsenal? Because we keeping this guy and not winning anything. Do you know what I'm saying? And just come in and pissed all over Arteta in 2 seasons. Slots come and did it in 1. Like, no excuses, guys. You want to know something? If we had given Emery the time and yeah, I said that before. He would definitely won multiple trophies. I said that before, my bro. Big yourself up. Great minds think alike. Big up Robbo. AJ, I don't see it. PSG won't sack him in that case, although who knows? Listen, but why are we never there to get these guys? Conte's gone. Ancelotti's in Brazil now. It's crazy. Big up AJ, big up DG2, big up, man. Each and every time. Dappings are going on. We love to see it. We love to see it. Community settings. AJ saying, word on the street, Big Ange might take the Brentford job. Imagine that. High line for life. Imagine that. And if he done something at Brentford, then you actually got to rate him as a manager, innit? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's crazy. Big up Mohammed again. He said, AJ, I believe Ange should have kept his job because Ange has the credentials of winning trophies. He does. That's facts now, bro. Regardless of him winning them in Scotland, Japan, and Oz, and others, as people want to diminish them, bro. You're a winner, and now you've won in England, bro. You've probably won a trophy that overlooks all the other trophies that you won in your life. He's a factual winner, guys. Factual. And they got rid of him. So I don't know what's going on, man. They did it to Marino as well, man. I don't know what's going on over at Spurs. Hopefully Levy don't mess you lot up. But it looks like they got more standards than we have at the moment. Big up Mr. Battered. Some very reputed Liverpool accounts saying the club is going all out to work with Newcastle to get Isak next. It would surprise me, but it would also not. Because Liverpool do have sellable assets. You do. Diaz, Nunes, even Jota. Like, you've got people. You do have sellable assets. You're having the craziest of, and the thing is, you lot can dare to dream. You've probably got arguably the best number 10 in world football right now. So you lot can dare to dream. Kirkes, amazing. If you get that across the line, looks like it's going to happen. Frimpong, amazing again. So I feel like you're going to change how you play as well. Honestly, like, I feel like you guys are going back to back Drake settings. I honestly do. And I feel like City Pool's going to be back as well. Because you two are the only clubs moving like proper clubs. Everyone else ain't moving serious. United are trying to, but there's only so much they can do. Chelsea, they should have got Mainen over the line, no matter what he costs, bro. World-class keeper. One of your jigsaw pieces done. Like, come on, man. Far arsing about, but there you go. DG2 Emery would have definitely won the Prem. Arteta bottled at least 93%. There you go, man. Mohammed saying when Spurs qualified for top 4 under Poch, some fans will treat that as a trophy, which nobody quite cares about. No, it's not a trophy, and that shit all happened from Arsene Wenger. Arteta's just leaned into it. Arsenal's leaned into it, and we've made that like an excuse for a lot of clubs now. It's like a trophy. It's not. All you get is champs money, bro. That's it. And get to play in the Champions League. Sorry if I'm missing out a couple of comments here. It's just going over the same stuff. But big up AJ, always putting this message in and showing love. Big up my bro, man. Each and every time. And please like the stream. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes on this one. Ian Woo, my broski. Where have you been, man? I hope you're well. He said, yo, what's happening? I don't want Ekitike. Think we're definitely more interested in him than the Gyökeres, though. I'm not going to complain, though, as long as we get another 2 or 3 in. Bro, you guys are moving absolutely brazy in the window. And let me give you the clap for that. Absolutely brazy. That's how you guys are moving in the window. Big boy pants fully on. You know, like the Pampers, I'm a big boy now. Like Liverpool, they're big boys now. You know, like that. Not to say that you weren't always been a big boy club, but you know what I'm trying to say in terms of the market. Quick, fast, quality, spending money. Like, that's all I ever asked for my team, bro. And as Lawrence says, we're like ostriches with their head in the sand. They just wait. Yeah, that's what our club does. When it's transfer window, you know, they turn the sign, you know, closed for business, back after lunch, back after the window. It's crazy, man. But big up Ian Woo, man. Hope you're doing well, my bro. Big up AJ. Come on, people. Let's get views to 1.8 subs this stream. Yeah, man. I was only like 6 off of that yesterday, and I had a few people drop off. It does happen, though. It does happen. So I'm trying not to take it to heart, but like I said, man, everyone that does come over here and show me love is nothing but love. It's so much appreciated. Like, words cannot describe. Big up Mo. Views on sport, to be honest, 50% of Spurs fans wanted to keep Ange because of Europe. Yep. And the other 50 of them are happy with the trophy, but not happy with the league form. So they wanted Ange out. And to be honest with you, I can relate to both. If you wanted Ange out, I can relate because 22 losses in the league isn't acceptable. However, if you kept him in, I would say, well, he just got them into the champs. He's just won the Europa League. So I can understand both arguments. I really can. But it's always good to hear from people that follow the club. DG2 saying they've starved us of a striker so much that we will take any striker at this rate. Yeah. When really they should be demanding the best strikers. That's it. That's what I say, especially about Arsenal, man. They starve you for a whole month. You've not eaten nothing. You're surprised you're even alive. So by the time they show you the plate with that fresh piece of shit on it and they start sprinkling the sugar, bro, you're licking your lips. These times there, your mouth's watering, bro. You're starving. And this is what they do. Big up Joseph, my bro. Hope you're well, man. I think it's a potential we don't get Sesko or Yokeres. Slow at the moment doing transfers. And we always are slow. But that, for me, that's no excuse. That's no reason to enable it. That's no reason for us to try and change how we move to make a statement. So, but big up Joseph, man. Big up AJ. You want to know something? Out of Sesko, 21 goals in all comps last season, only 5 with his head. I thought he was meant to be good in the air, but that's what they'll tell you. Lockers don't score headers. You know, Sesko is the best high jumper in the world. Like, bro, Sesko's a good player, man, but he's not what we need right now. Not unless you're going to get me both of them. I don't want to hear about Sesko before Yokeres or Sesko before Alvarez or Sesko before Osherman. And yes, I know that Alvarez has got this mad buyout clause. I'm just saying that's the type of quality I'm talking about. That is the type of quality I'm talking about. Big up Mo. I think Frank will improve the team, but he hasn't managed in Europe before, so I'm quite concerned if he progresses in the Champions League or not. Well, yeah, but it will be fresh. It will be new. He will be up for it. It just depends on what type of summer you guys have as well. If you don't have a good summer, then realistically, I'd say round of 16 or quarterfinals. I think that's realistic for Spurs. Maybe even more, depending on what you do, though, and on how you tackle it. AJ's bigging up Joseph every time. Come on, bro. Joseph's the bro. Wahaha. To be fair, Odegaard isn't missing. He just loves the weekly Copperfield disappearing act. You know what I mean? David Blaine, like, big up Gavin L in the building, my bro. I hope you are well today. Always appreciated around here, my guy. Big up DG2. To be fair, Spurs face Bodo Glimt in the semi-final. The Europa League has fallen off so badly. No UCL teams in it as well. No, facts. And that is context, guys. Context. There is context. However, you can only beat what's in front of you. They were in the competition. Whatever competition you're in, you want to win it, right? I'd say the same for Chelsea. It's not like I'm bigging up the Conference League, but they've picked up a trophy this year and we ain't. They've been in the competition and they've won it. You can only beat what's in front of you. I actually done their semi-final decoration for that game, and I was spitting all over the place, but none of it worked. Do you know what I mean? Big up Joseph. He said, big up, boiling here today. Too hot. Yeah, London is crazy, man. Like, I'm sweating in the shirt as well. Big up Mohammed. If they sacked Ange, then I wouldn't taken Glasner I would have taken Glasner as he's got a winning mentality. Bro, he's won, but Glasner never wanted to leave. If Spurs went for him, but with Frank, I'll have to wait and see what he does. That's fair play, bro. All we can do is wait, but I wouldn't be sad. It's not a backwards. I think it's more sideways, but it's sideways with the potential to be a couple of steps forward, 100%. But it's not even just the mentality of a winner, bro. Glasner won. He won the FA Cup this year, bro. The big FA Cup. I love the FA Cup. He's a winner. You know what I mean? But big yourself up, Mo. I appreciate you, my bro. AJ saying Inzaghi has already said after his 2 years in Saudi, he wants to come back to European football. We should have just stopped him from going Saudi, but obviously it's 100 million for 2 years. That's 50 million a year. There's no way we could have stopped him. But he might have wanted the challenge. Do you know what I mean? If we would have got there earlier. But of course we don't. because we've seen them get beat in the Champions League final. So that's it now, isn't it? So all of a sudden he's written off as a coach. This is what the football world do, man. Dave is saying, isn't there a wage cap rule for under 18 players in the Prem? I'm not sure. You might be right, but from what I heard, that Ethan and Mars were gonna get offered 60. I don't know if they've signed it yet. I don't know. Bigger AJ said nope, never has been. Okay, there you go. I didn't know that. I didn't know that concrete, so I couldn't. But big up AJ. DG said next season I want us to finish in Europa League places because we will have more chance of winning it, especially with Arteta in charge and the crap signing. Absolute facts. Let's give Dave the clap. The sound effects, not the disease. You know what I mean? But so do I, bro. And let's have it right. When we was in Europa League, we actually bought half decent players. What have we bought since we've been in the Champions League, bro? Just saying. Big up Ian Dave. No, but some clubs do it themselves. I know Liverpool do. Yes. And he's a regular attender at Liverpool. The champs, big yourself up. 36 likes. Come on, guys, man. Big up, man. Let's get 4 more. The numbers have dropped a little bit, but if you're rocking with me, it's nothing but love. Let's get 4 more. Let's get to 40 views. I gotta go, man. Come on, man. Take care, legend. You're the legend, bro. I know you probably got work to do on other streams as well. Big yourself up, static. AJ saying, Robbo, the standards of PSG ownership have grown since the Champions League win. So honestly, believe it could happen. Spurs with that trophy. Yeah, Spurs could push on. They might not, but they could. Take care, static. Big up, Joseph. Big up, Gavin. Top 1. Yeah, man, definitely. Big up. AJ said, Mr. Batter, Darwin plus 110. Get you, Alexander Isak. Get him on top of your summer. The treble could be on. Oh, my God. If they got Isak as well, we might as well just give up. Can we come back next season? Like, I don't even know. Big up. AJ said, oh yeah, I think I just read that. My bad. AJ's bigging up Gavin. DG saying we need to finish article players to win a major trophy, but instead this clown wants Sesko and Zubimendi. This is what I'm talking about, my guy. And the thing is, I'm not saying Zubi or Sesko are bad players. I'm just saying that they're not what we need right now. Or if you're going to get them, they need to come in with some gunmen. They need to come in with some quality. If you're getting Sesko and Gyökeres and you're going to get rid of Gabriel James in January and look to get rid of Havertz and stuff like that, no complaints. But you're telling me Sesko instead of Gyökeres, I can't get with that. I'm sorry because I'm 80% certain he won't hit the ground running and we're going to have to give him time. We need to finish article, man. Big up DG, man. I couldn't agree more, man. AJ saying, DG, brother, I want Victor Gyökeres, Jonathan David, Brian and Buemo, Rodrigo, Wissa. Yeah, that attack fixed with Saka. Yeah, already, bro. All of these players, and it's not like out of the realms of possibility. It really ain't. But with Arsenal, they make it seem like it is, so they can do the bare minimum. We tried to get Gyökeres, but it all fell down in the end, so we had to end up spending more on Sesko. Like, make it make sense, people. We should be selling Jesus to the Saudis, yeah, but it's whether they'd even take him because of his injury record. But I'd just start releasing contracts, bro. I'd just start ripping them up. We've wasted enough money as it is. I'd say, cool, 1 more year. If there's any contracts I can just rip up, see you later, Reece. See you later, Tommy. See you later, Gabriel James. All depends on how long they got left on him as well. Offer him to them at least to see what happens. Yeah, facts. Then use that money to sign Gyökeres and Sesko. Yeah, Sesko a second or third strike. Facts, bro. Facts. Or even play them together. Maybe change how we play. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, big facts, bro. Couldn't agree more. Mr. Battered saying AJ can't lie. I would faint if that happens. Yeah, I've never seen my club move like this in a transfer window, but I like the big boy intent. This is what I'm talking about. Show us the intent. And they've once again showed us that there is no intent. You've given it all the talk about what you're going to do when you see her, and then you can't even get it up, bro. That's basically what's going on. Or you keep blowing her off because you know that you ain't got no willy game like that. Yeah, you can't throw it down like that, but you've been giving it the big one. over the text. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's Arsenal in a nutshell. AJ said, Mr. Battered, you are showing what Liverpool are. I honestly believe you get it done, bro. Bro. I wanted Jay David on a free, a second choice striker, and sell Jesus to the Saudis, but I think he's gonna go Juve now. We always miss these opportunities. Facts. We always, and that's my point. We always do it, sitting on our hands while every other club's getting the players that we want. We should have got Kvaratskhelia from Napoli. We should have got Marmoush from Frankfurt. We should have got Isak from Sociedad. But no. There's always an excuse. We got Nketiah, or we think Marquinhos is better. You know, we don't come back with Vitinha. We come back with Fabio Vieira. Like this, like we need to sack any scouts at this club. Sack them. Jonathan David's still available, bro. Hansi Flick bench Lewa. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what big managers do. In big games, you see how it works. Resting him for other games, less injuries. Yeah, minute management and team management, game management. These are competent coaches, my guy. Arteta's just a fucking terrorist, bro. I don't even like saying that word because it might pop up on YouTube, but that's what he is, bruv. Everest. That's what he is. 38. Come on, guys. 2 more likes, man. 21 people in the building. LFC Monster, my broski. Hope you're doing well today, bro. Big up views and happy Florian Friday to you in the chat, man. Big up, man. Lil Uzi Wirtz and that. I think that's the best one. Yeah, man. It's confirmed, guys. You guys have got your big boy pants on. Well done. I believe you've signed the best number 10 in football at this point in time. Nothing but joy for you, man. Not for us, but for you, man. Lil Uzi Wirtz, big up. DG said, AJ, we need Rodgers in the 8, Eze in the 10, and bench Odegaard. 100%. But he won't even do that. But I'd get Eze and I'd play him in the 8, and I put Deckers back in 6, or I play them double pivot. And Deckers, you're back to sweeping up. Rodgers, you're the forward going guy. All day long. Big up, man. My free manager, I would want to replace Arteta or Inzaghi, Hansi Flick, Luis Enrique. There you go. All winners, guys. All winners. Big up AJ. He's also saying DG, big facts. I would love Morgan Rodgers at Arsenal. Love Rodgers at Arsenal. And the fact they ain't made champs as well, there might be a slight chance there, guys. That was going to be my question. Who would you replace Arteta with when you think the pressure kicks in to replace him? Bro, for me, anyone with a CV, bro. I just want a winner. Conte, Ancelotti, Allegri, fucking Simeone, Inzaghi. I just want a winner. If your CV says I win, then you can come to my club. That's what I'm talking about. I just don't want no prospect or no one that hasn't won, or I just don't need anything else like that, guys. That's basically what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying, man. Big up AJ. Watch Glasner win Crystal Palace the Europa League, considering the Champions League the teams don't drop down. Exactly. Who is actually in the Europa and Conference as well? Because don't think the Conference League is something to scoff at for some of these teams getting into Europe. It really ain't. That FA Cup was Crystal Palace's first ever trophy. Imagine even if they backed it up with the Europa next year or this season coming up, 25-26. He said, I have noticed, big up Joseph, my bro, I have noticed Arteta been linked to Alanga and Garnacho. They're more workhorse type of wingers, not pure quality. Bro, Alanga, but even still not enough in the finishing third. And Garnacho, again, I can't tell you who's worse, him or Martinelli. Like, that's why would we waste money doing that? That literally makes no sense. And I'd want to jump out the window. And I don't advocate for self-harm or anything like that, but it would make me want to jump out of the window. Big up AJ, Mr. Battered. I fully believe pressure grows at the end of the season, because when we win nothing this upcoming season, he would be 1 trophy from a possible 26. Bosh. Hold that, Arteta, you absolute Everest, bro. Big up, Mr. Battered. Glasner has won the Europa League before with Frankfurt. Shut your mouth. This guy's a winner. There you go. So even Glasner would have more of a shout to come in at Arsenal. Oh my God. Big up Glasner, innit? Big up Wahaha. How do you plan to win Europa League? Europa League has semi-finals, bro. You want to know something? We need a new manager. That's how I plan to do it. You know, we'll see if AirPod Albert wants to manage for that for the semi-finals if we ever get there. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Big up, man. Big up, Binks. Got to go to work. I've got to go work stuff. Have a good one. Big yourself up, man. Each and every time. Thank you for passing through. Hope you have a good work day. Hope you have a great day, regardless. AJ, I think you're being generous. I reckon pressure bills November, December. If Arsenal were not near the top, yeah, fans will turn. Well, Merson came out and said that. AJ saying take care, Binks, big up, man. Merson's come out and said that. DJB's come out and said that. But this is Arsenal, guys. I feel like it will be at the end of the season. I really do. Big up LFC Monster. We are trying for Isaac, but Newcastle are interested in Gomez, Quansah, Elliott. Yeah. Newcastle going for Pedro at Brighton, plus possible. Why do I always miss that? Possible replacement. Yeah, bro. If you man get Isaac, that is absolutely bonkers. If you man get Isaac, that is wild. Bro. Yeah, we just give up on the. Everyone just give up, bro. Like play the kids, and then we'd have to play all the adults in the cup games or something. You've got sellable assets, you do. And you've got your big boy pants on. I'm scared of Liverpool. You guys are favourites for me. But how City are moving with their transfers, City pool is back. I feel like Arsenal, if we're lucky, will finish third next season. And if we're not lucky, we could be outside of the top 5. That's what I honestly believe. I honestly believe it. AJ said, Mr. Battered, he will see the season out. Yeah, I agree with that as well. We could be wrong, and you guys could be right, but that's where... that's where I am on that. If Unai Emery was still at Arsenal and manages the likes of Rice, Saka, Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, or more, he would have won the league, yeah, with your team, as he's a serial winner here. He is. People just disrespected him all the time, bro. Big up Gavin Ells, bigging up Joseph. Big up everyone, man. Joseph saying big up, cheers, bro, to Gavin. AJ saying here's another fact: Gabriel Martinelli under Emery at 18 years old, yeah. 13 games, 11 goals as a striker. And everyone keeps talking about all of the improved players. He makes them better. Boom, boom, boom. I can't play all the songs, innit? I can't play all the songs, but how does he make them better, bro? Albert Riera, he's young, coach, plays super attractive football. Brought Selj, third club in Slovenia, to the Conference League quarter-final. Barely lost to Fiorentina, bro. There's players out there. We got Arsenal from Grampus 8. No one knew about him. The manager, sorry. So big up Wahaha. And to be clear, I would still love Don Carlo. Bro, I'd take him right now. I'd take Conte. I'd take Inzaghi. He just got lost in the final. He got there though. Something that Arteta can't do. He's a winner. I'd still take him. LFC Monster, you could have gone for Shakira, 35 million euros as well. Not Great British pounds, Like our talent ID is non-existent. You're like non-existent. Who's our scouts? The Hamburglar, Ronald McDonald. You know what I mean? Who's our scouts? No idea. But yeah, back in the 8. Put 10 back in. Odegaard back in the 8 or bench him, but feels like Arteta is going to hold fast and die on the Odegaard / Havertz hill. He put himself on. Hold on, you get the clap. We're not talking about STDs, the sound effect. You get the clap, bro. Everyone can see it except for this guy at the club. And our owners don't care. They're constantly on vacation. No one's home. They don't care. So it's all on you, bro. You're fucking us up. You're proving detrimental towards our progression now. The players we can get in, what we do on the pitch. Hendo, big yourself up, my guy. Big yourself up this afternoon. Hope you're well. Thank you for passing through. Good afternoon, views on sport, all in the chat. I'm watching on this hot Friday. I'm baking. I'm in this Arsenal top. You know the material. I can't wait to actually come off so I can take my top off. I am apt, but you're not going to want to see titties on the screen. I am absolutely baking, man. But I hope you're well this afternoon, man. I hope you're well, my bro. I shall be staying very close to the aircon. Yeah, absolutely. And your fan, I'm gonna have to buy one. Big up, it's me, Everest. Big up, views and chat. Just saw that Wirtz still has been done. Yeah, it's been done, man. Confirmed. When I start seeing that all on Sky, that's when I say, yeah, it's done, bro. It's confirmed. You know what I mean? 100 million plus 16 M's. Yeah, the rest of the deal depends on silverware. Richard Hughes just doing his magic, bro. And look at who we've got. And our fans are saying, look at Belt, he's got a Hermes belt on. Like, we have got absolute planks that follow this club, man. Big up Everest, though. Big up Joseph. Problem I have with Top Gooners, some of them are very rude views, no need for it. Of course they are, bro. They're absolute muppets. They're the total opposite of what we are. So the same way they annoy us, we annoy them, no. I will say that. Big up Hendon Gooner, man. Yep. AJ's saying good afternoon. LFC saying so much for the bro. You get me? Because all of these things are coming out. Listen. Liverpool doing good business, man. Big up Mohammed. Views on sport. Have you seen Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning? I've seen it come on. No, I think I seen one of them come on. A newer one come on Netflix the other day, but I ain't watched the last two of them. No, I ain't. So I won't be able to tell you anything about that. I'll wait till they come out because I ain't gonna pay for the cinema, but I will give them a watch. I do like movies. Big yourself up, bro. Everest is saying Hendon is mega hot here as well, so I'm near my ceiling fan as well. Can't afford ACA. Hey, but you're in where Bangladesh, bro. It's gonna be baking over there. Of course it is. LFC saying what's good, Hendon? Come on, man. AJ in the building. Big up Everest every time. Someone tell me that we've hit 40 likes already, guys. Let's make sure we can do that. Good day, Hendon. All the dappings are going round. Love it. You want to know something? Chloe Kelly back to Arsenal. Ladies on a free transfer. Here we go. Maybe I'm going to start doing ladies watch-alongs, man. Let Arsenal men keep acting not serious, guys, and we're going to have to find other stuff. Hendon saying, higher LFC. Monster glad for the sunny weather. It's Friday, and I've got the fan on full blast. Big up Hendo, man. 41 likes. Bosh. Let's get there. Love it. Absolutely love it. Big up AJ, man. Can we get views to 1.8? That means I'm going to need like 9 subscribers, bro. I'll probably end up losing some before they go back up. That's how it works. I don't know why. London summer is here today. It's here today, my guy. It's here today. Do you know what I mean? Gone tomorrow. Everest is saying Brighton bought in a new striker, so João Pedro may be leaving for Newcastle. That's what I'm trying to say. Newcastle making moves. What are we doing? And someone was on here asking me about João Felix yesterday, and I just don't want to be going into the Chelsea bin again. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but if Chelsea are ready to get rid of him already, what makes you think he's going to come and bang over here? This is the whole point. This is the whole point. Can we stop taking the rejects? Can we stop searching in the bin? Please and thank you. Dark Crow, your voice resembles rants. Have you been here before saying that, or did someone else said that? Someone else said that as well. If it's because I say like that, then that's just a London thing, my guy. We're both from London. I think we're both actually from Northwest London as well. I know Expressions is. I know Troops is from Northwest. I know Northside's in the bits. You know what I mean? All my Northwest London brethrens. So maybe it's just a London thing, man. But big up rants each and every time, man. Big up Peppermint Freedom. I think we're experiencing some karma with how we didn't give El Emery a chance, bro. There you go. Maybe we are. Maybe we are. But at what point does it become too much, with the embarrassment, with the fake stories, with talking about being excited and getting quality, and it's always the B-Tech version that comes in. How much more can we take, guys? Everest saying Hendon, LFC, 31 Celsius right now with 65 humidity. Jeez. Is it Bangladesh, big man? That is crazy. I'm constantly getting drenched with sweat, bro. And I'm one of those people, I sweat, guys. So yeah. With the way Liverpool and Man City are moving, the only way we even in a title race is if we buy Gyökeres and Rodrigo to help Saka out. We need big help. Like Eze could help Saka out if we can't get Rodrigo, Gyökeres, even if you buy Sesko as well, but I don't think they will. There's players out there. Lookman, I'd be interested in getting him. Semenyo, I like Semenyo. I like Harvey Barnes. I like Gordon. Mitoma's an option, but not for 80 million. Big up Footy reacts for the raids. Okay, big up, man. Big up, man. I didn't even know. True, the numbers have been going up and down for a while. I didn't even notice it, man. But yes, big up Footy Reacts TV for the raid each and every time. He is a Liverpool fan as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to him. If one of my mods can get his link in the channel, I'd be very grateful. Big up for the raid, man. Always appreciate it. You know, I will return the favor whenever I can. So big yourself up, my bro, man. Road to 2K for him as well. So make sure you guys are going to subscribe and show him some love. I fully agree with that. Yep. AJ saying I would definitely take Conte as well. Yeah. Winners, bro. Winners. He's saying, yikes. Yeah, man. I can't read that out right now, but it's very, very hot where Everest is. You want to know something? That's actually a good idea. Feet in a bucket of water. Sorry, that's because I never read the comment. My bad. My bad. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. If you're new, please subscribe. Listen. Listen. Footy Reacts TV. Yeah, big up, bro. Big up for the raid, man. Very much appreciated, man. Enjoy the raid. Smash the likes, people. Smash them up, man. I think we're over 40. Let's see if we can even get to 50 before we come off the screen. And then we'll be breaking records, as Shane says. But big up Footy Reacts TV. Always appreciated, man. Obviously, I've raided you as well. I'll return the favor, man. Big up, man. Make sure you get his link in there, mods. Make sure you guys subscribe, especially LFC and Mr. Battered. He's a Liverpool content creator. So make sure you follow this channel. Big up Joseph. I put a gal chat this morning. Arteta must go. No answer back. Of course there ain't, bro. He supports him more than he supports Arsenal. He really does. But big up for the raid, man. Once again, man, I definitely appreciate it, man. All the newcomers, welcome in, please. Yeah, big up, man. Honestly, big up. Man said, I don't need the clap. I wear condoms. So there you go, my G. There you go. Big up Mally, man. Get the content going as well, man. Let's go, bro. And here's Footy Reacts' channel. Big up AJ, man, doing the Lord's work. Big up, man. Make sure you guys click this link. Go and subscribe to the broski. Just sent some people over here, and I appreciate it. Mally's laughing. Yeah, bro. You're gonna have to double up, bro. Double and triple up. Big up Jacob, LFC, Raid. Big yourself up, man. Big yourself up. For all the new Liverpool people coming in, how you feeling, man? Lil Uzi Wirtz now plays for your club. I know everyone's gassed. 44 likes, amazing. 6 more, guys. Let's see if we can get to 50 before we get out of here. Top Gooners have no respect for rival clubs as well. A gal always talks bare shit about Liverpool all the time. That's why I clown him back. Bro, just be honest, man. Like, we ain't got no rivalry with Liverpool. It was a little bit like that this year because they ran away with the league and we were second, but there weren't no race. We weren't top of the league not one day this season or last season. And there's not been no big rivalry. Typically, Liverpool have been shit when we've been good, and we've been shit when they've been good. So there ain't this rivalry between us. There's lots of people that live in London that support Liverpool. We have a little bit of a rivalry because they're London fans, innit? But in terms of club to club, nah, man, I ain't got nothing but respect for Liverpool, innit? I'm gonna just be honest, and I got nothing but respect for Slot because this guy's so competent, bro. He's just a good manager, innit? That's it. I respect quality, bro, and that's all it is, man. That's all it is. I respect Frank. I feel like Frank could go to Tottenham and do something good, but Willie, that's it. AJ Everest, I will always have respect for all the rival. Yeah, man, especially the bigger clubs in U and Man United. We have to because we're behind them. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up, it's Everest. I used to have a crush on Tony Duggan. I might have to switch to Chloe Kelly. I was gonna say, but I hope that's a bird. It must be one of the ladies. It must be one of the ladies. But I'm not gonna lie. Thierry Henry was the first man I thought. Well, no, it weren't. It was Ian Wright. But then Thierry Henry came in, and I had to cheat in it. And I don't care how fruity that sounds. Like, it's Thierry Henry in it. Do you know what I mean? Big up DG2. Bring back Dean, man. Bring back Dean and Wenger. Imagine David Dean working with Berta. Dean was like our Berta, though, bro. I'm telling you. You'd be surprised how much work he done behind the scenes. Yes, he brought these cronkies to the club, as Vigilante always points out, but that's probably the only bad thing he did for me. You know what I mean? Big up Hendo. Top Goon has just proved the old saying, empty vessels make the most noise. Oh, I couldn't agree more. If we're shopping at Chelsea, we should be all over Cole Park. That's what I'm trying to say, but we don't. We're only in for the rejects. If they're in the bin, we're not interested. Everest, I don't bother engaging with that bunch. Lacking football knowledge, there's no point. They all wait for the narrative hot point or sorry, narrative dot points from Robbie and yeah, they do. And all of the shit rolls downhill. Whatever Arteta says, they will start repeating. And Egal, Michael Jackson himself, yeah, he uses athletic like it's some written word, like it's the Bible, bro. It's crazy. Imagine Wenger on steroids with the transfer funds he would cook. Listen, our defense might stink, but we'd be blowing teams away. We'd actually be playing good football. I know that, but let's go. 3 more. Let's go, people. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's do it. 50 likes. Let's hit this record today. That would be amazing, guys. Big up Everest. Yeah, Bangladesh, man. So you know it's going to be mad hot over there. Humid as well. Always appreciate that, mate. May your struggle someday relieve with this club after Bomba Clark Arteta. Bro, there you go, bro. There you go. Top Gooners are divided into 2 categories. One have zero ball knowledge, the others are sellouts to the club. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Big up Hendo. And it's gone 7:30 in Bangladesh. Oh, damn. And it's still 31. That's what I'm saying, man. Get that bucket ready, bro. Get that bucket ready. We got Footy Reacts' link in there. Big up, man. Always appreciated, man. Big up for the raid. Make sure you guys are subscribing to him as well. AJ beat me to the punch. Big up. No worries, man. You're always appreciated, Peppermint. Big up, man. Big up, big up, big up. Let's see if there's anything more that we can chat about. It's not just winning trophies, it's the standard of Arsenal football. No longer wonderful passing football like when we had players like Rosicky, Cazorla, Nasri, Van Persie, and the list goes on, bro. Like, look at the team we've got now. Full of fridges, full of defenders. Big up Hendo. The best thing to do with a gal is simply to ignore him and starve him with the oxygen of publicity. Don't give him the limelight. We all know he chats crap. Facts. I don't subscribe to him. I've pressed not interested, so he don't really pop up on my. It's only when I'm watching Dan or Lee, then I bloody see his face pop up. But I know why they do it, and I've even brought people on that don't agree with me because we don't want it to be an echo chamber. And I also want to understand, you know, are you just cultist? Like, is it just like religion, just blind faith? Is there any logic behind what you say? Most of the time there ain't. Not everyone's like that though. There are some people that can argue their point, and I respect them for it. Joseph, Arsenal now former big club. Yep, living off a long ago past glories. Just a mediocre club now pretending. Yep, to compete. Big facts, Hendo. Big facts. He said, "Hey yo, big pause, bro." Nah, not when I'm talking about Righty and Thierry, bro. There's no pause. And you lot can mud me for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. When I talk about TT, there's no pause, bro. Stars in the eyes, bro. I swear to God. Anyway, yeah, my point is we're not great to watch anymore. Defends more these days. I can't in certain big. No, he does. Defense is always the first port of call. He said, I feel the same. Apart from United, the scrubs, I feel no ill intent towards others. Arsenal and I had no problem with until these top clowns. And the thing is, that's like Nick's football club as well. Big up Nick. That's my bro each and every time. Definitely blessed me with his appearance on the channel. He says it all the time. I'm just like, bro, they're not real people. They obviously are, but you can't listen to people on X. But honestly, it's the people on X that make problems for all of us. Big up AJ, you're more than welcome. Views just doing my job. Hey, I love it, bro. I love it, bro. And big yourself up, man. It really is appreciated, bro. It really is. Hendon, nice one. I love cool, bruv. Lovely people. The food is magnificent. You missed this part of the world. That's what Batter said to Hendon. No pause, yeah. No pause, bro. None, bruv. None needed whatsoever. He goes, I had Big Berta in say Arteta never has to win anything again. That one FA Cup is enough. He can have a job for life because he loves Arsenal, bro. Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. Big up Joseph. Never thought the day would be Palace and Tottenham win trophies and Arsenal don't. You can get sacked for that alone, Joe. Sacked for that alone. Did you ever get to visit Penang when you were in Malaysia? My dad visited there, and he said it's quieter than KL and prettier. Okay, so you guys are having your travel story. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I feel like we're kind of running out of steam a little bit though here. Obviously, no one's jumped on today. I'm absolutely boiling as well. So I want to get out of this and I've got one or two things to handle. So listen, we are going to try and redirect you guys on. I appreciate each and every one that's come in here today, man. You know, I think the playback gang might help us get to 50 likes as well. It's been absolutely amazing. Let me big up my bro Shane for the first little raid, sending people over here. Always appreciated. You know what I mean? Let me big up Footy Reacts TV for also raiding the channel. Very much appreciated. Make sure you subscribe to both of those guys. And then we will be back. Here we are Friday. I might even do a little something later. If I don't, then I'll be back on Saturday with probably another intervention. And yeah, come on and have your say, guys. We'll see what there is to chat about. Other than that, take care. Let me send you over to someone, and I want you guys to be saying views raid when you get over there, people. You hear me? I want you to say views raid. So just give me 2 minutes while I get that set up. So please stay with me so that we've got a few people to send over to whoever is live right now. Customization. Shouldn't be a moment, guys. Let's see who is live. Troops, he's not gonna need the help though. No one else is live. I think we've got Deluded Guna, bro. We've got Deluded Guna. Let me see who else is it. No, they're all upcoming. All right, so we got Deluded Guna. We're gonna send you over there. Please, guys, go over there and say views raid. Please, I need to see it. I'm going to go over there myself. I want to see it over there. You guys are my viewers. That's what I call you. If you're over here and you mess with me, you're my viewers. So I need my viewers to go and do me proud. Let's get over to Deluded. Views raid. I'll see you over there. Back again tomorrow or later. Keep your eyes peeled. Peace.